Good evening. Hello. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Doing okay. I'm in the middle of a very busy work week right now, but after tomorrow, it'll be a little easier. Busy day tomorrow. Long story, not important. What is important is today. Today is the 10th anniversary of me actually becoming the freelance writer that I talked about a couple days ago when I was in the Tokyo party, blah blah blah. It was a story a couple days ago. It's fine. But today, it was September 24th, 2009, that I actually went to Tokyo Game Show and gave them a business card, and they gave me a press pass, and I was like, I have a press pass. And then I got to go inside the show on the business days. Now, if you've ever been to Tokyo Game Show, or if you haven't, I'll set the story. It's a big event. It's 4 days long. Days 3 and 4 are open to the public, and it's totally normal for 100,000 people to show up on a public day. That's completely normal. So even though it's in this massive space, this massive convention hall space, it is just packed wall to wall, and you can barely move or walk sometimes. The business days are another story. The business days, well, it's still thousands of people, but guess what? They're all spread out. Everyone has a reason to be there. They're actually pretty thorough about checking who people are. You have to register in advance, or at least provide some kind of proof that you're part of the media, whatever. So I'd heard about this for years, but this is the first time I actually got to go and see it. I had just been to TGS for the previous year, 2008. The only year I think it was in October, so it was beautiful weather. But of course, they've been back in September ever since. And the days were. I remember just waiting in line to get into the place on Saturday morning in 2008. I think I was probably spent 45 minutes just trying to get in the building, which was like exhausting, you know. We brought games, and I think our batters were low by the time we got inside. But press day, you walk right in, see what you want to see. Now, of course, the press is there, and there's lots of press people, so you still got to like either wait in lines or pick your spots, or better yet, make an appointment, and they expect you. But this was all new to me at the time. I just sort of showed up, it's like, okay, well, you go here and you go here. And of course, I should stress, I was there working for Chris Kohler, who at the time was working for Wired. So we had a whole time to sort of plan things out. He's like, I want you to go here, you should go here, I'm going to go over here. And in the end, you know, we all did our things, we all wrote our little stories. And that's kind of the only bummer of the thing. I mean, obviously, I have a lot of fond memories of the trip, of the show, of meeting lots of people, not just at the party, but at the show. I have a lot of fond memories of being in the press room and working really hard to try and get these stories done as quickly as possible, even though around me are all these people that I also know as writers. So I'm like, I'm trying to write, but it's like, oh, there's that guy, that guy. Unfortunately, it was all guys. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I guess Kat Bailey was there, but I don't know what role she was playing. Was she throwing up? I don't know. Anyway, mostly guys. But despite those fond memories, and of course some of the games I played those days are actually still fresh in my mind, the things I wrote were ultimately really disposable. It was very fast. Like, oh, you play this game, okay, write about it really fast, and it's just very short. You know, a few hundred words, blog entry, and it goes up, and then people read it, and that's it. And I feel like today, it would all be like handled via like streaming video. Like someone would just walk around TGS and play a game and tell them, oh, I did this and this and blah blah blah, and it would be done. It'll be on the internet, and everyone would see it, and everyone would like it or whatever. So it's no surprise that it's hard for someone like me to go to Tokyo Game Show, like, for any reason, because what am I going to do there? What am I going to see there that's going to produce a story that someone wants to pay me to write? Unless I get to interview someone. But it's like, who can I interview? Because I don't know anyone. I'm just this guy, person. I keep calling myself a guy, even though I'm not a guy anymore, as far as I'm concerned. Whatever. That's a separate story. Maybe that's tomorrow's video. But yeah, it was a lot of fun that very first day. It was at times very exhausting, but it was an experience I'll remember very fondly. Thank you very much, Chris Kohler, for hiring me that time, and then hiring me many, many years after that, because I guess I did a good job, and I kept writing. So I'm glad I kept writing. I'm glad I met people. I think I did what I had to do when I got there. I'm just kind of, because I went and I read all the stories just now. I read all the stories I wrote that day 10 years ago. And there's kind of nothing there, you know? If you want to read my quick opinions of video games I played 10 years ago, by all means, search Wired for Feit, and you'll see my entire author page. You can read everything. Anyway, it's getting hot in here because the window's closed. And I'm going to sleep. Good night, everybody. Where am I looking? This way? Okay.